Paradoxians, and welcome to Question Time with Vector. Here, I'll be answering a selection of questions submitted by you in the form of 2D animation, 3D animation, or badly drawn squiggles. Remember to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell to receive notifications. Let's begin with our first question. Amadeus the cat asks, why do you always break into Sonic and Amy's house? Have you seen what they get up to in there? No? Well, you can get a good idea by purchasing their unofficial sex tape. Filmed by none other than me! Available on my web store right now, until the authorities shut me down again. I've had a few questions regarding my time in prison and why I'm no longer in jail. I'm going to answer all of these with a little story. I was thrown in jail, as the judge claimed my get-out-of-jail-free card was not valid because it was from a kid's game, and only an absolute moron would attempt to use it in a legal sense. So prison was pretty tough. Being the only crocodile there, I was a big target, especially in the showers, when I dropped my soap for some reason. But I'm not going into details on that. My plan was simple. Dig a tunnel, hidden by a sexy poster, and escape. I finally got to the end of the tunnel, which led right into the guard's room, who then proceeded to beat the crap out of me. They were then about to execute me when some legal guy burst into the room and claimed that my get-out-of-jail-free card was actually valid. Several months in prison, I was a free croc, but rejected by the majority of Mobians for my previous actions. Into Gayaki 67? No, you can't. I have a feeling I'll need it again in the near future. Sanic9684 asks, who's that broad? Oh, I know where this is going. So let's play.
Who's that broad?
It's Pikachu!
It's Rouge.
God damn it! Alien JJ1680 asks, do you like cheese? If you mean the food, then yes. If you mean the chow, then yes. Quick Lime Time asks, hello Vector, I have two questions. First, would you agree that the paradigm of trickle-down economics in order to sustain a thriving environment is a risky strategy at best and outright impractical at worst, owing to the competitive free market and tendency for investments to become mishandled by way of exploitation of the working class, thus widening the gap between the highest and lowest earners and leading to a crisis in the cost of living? Yes? I don't know. Wow, that's a lot. Second question, who's your favorite member of BTS? Oh, I can't answer that. They're all just too perfect. But for the sake of this video, I'd have to go with V, because our names share the same first letter. And isn't that just cute? Some of you have been asking this particular question for a while now. You all want to know about the progress on Casino Calamity, right? Just so happens, I interviewed Recorder Dude, the creator of the Sonic musicals, earlier today. He had this to say on Casino Calamity.
How did you get into my house?
Unsatisfied with the response, I decided to hack Sonic Paradox and find out that Casino Calamity is still in progress. Magnetic Pickle asks, hey Vector, what's the relationship status between you and Vanilla? If I could be serious for a moment, Vanilla is a very special woman. The moment I laid eyes on her, my heart was thumping faster than Sonic's feet. I knew right there and then, it was love. Getting to spend time with her has changed my life for the better, in every way imaginable. Everything about her, from her beauty, to her kind nature, to her adorable laugh, to her wonderful daughter, Cream, makes me feel like I'm on the top of the world. I may be poor, but being with her makes me feel like the richest Mobian on the planet. And that's a feeling no side job can ever replace. But for some reason, my brain makes me do stupid things.
Grab onto it!
You and your
So things with her are a bit complicated right now. Jack asks, "Hey Vector, press the Y button to get some new detectives." Well, as long as they're willing to work for free, then okay. Nothing happened. Let's try. Oh well, broken like Sonic Boom. Hydrix the Aqua asks, "Vector, you've always asked, where's the computer room? But have you ever stopped to wonder, why's the computer room?" Well, you see, the thing is, Crimson M asks, "Hey Vector, here's a fact about crocodiles. Did you know that one of the predators of crocodiles are big cats, such as jaguars and leopards?" With that fact, my question is, would you be scared that Big the cat could easily kill and then eat you? Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous. Big's a huge softie. I have nothing to worry about. Yes! I am scared he could do that! Crash Studios asks, "Hey Vector, quick question. May I have a heal unit?" Sure! Catch! MC Voices asks, "To Vector, how many chili dogs could you fit in your mouth?" By pure coincidence, I took part in a See How Many Chili Dogs You Can Fit in Your Mouth spectacle the other week. Here's how it went. About 127. Xavier 2.0 asks, "Hey Vector, what do you love more, vanilla or money?" Well, they are both quite good for different reasons. But what about vanilla covered in money? That's quite a nice thought if you ask me. Be right back. Oh, shit. Well, I'd have to choose vanilla. It's time to do a quick fire round of questions. Ready? Go! What's 9 plus 10? Infinite's power level. Could you be my dad? If you pay me enough. If you're so inclined to find the computer room, why don't you find some bitches instead? Haha, I'm going to kill you, Omega! How did you feel about being a funny green banana? Ripe. Got any hoobies? Haha! Hoobies sounds just like boobies! Sabe falar português? Minhas esquemas cheiram a vinagre. Mighty still in the bar? Arrogant? You still trying to revive Sonic Underground? No? Did you know that no one will see you in the vents? Yes! How big is Sonic's... And finally, on to our last question. Now, some of you have been asking this question, and by which I mean a heckin' lot of you. You've all been asking, where's the, or did I find, the computer room? Well, the bad news is, no, I did not find the computer room, but on the plus side, I did make a computer room, as you can see that I am in right now. It may not be much, but it's my computer room, and it means people can finally stop asking that
Damn question!
Well, that's all the time we have for this episode, so until the next episode, remember to... Huh? What's that?